Hello once again. So today we're going to talk about accessibility and eligibility to a scholarship. Before taking any action, ask yourself, why do you want to do a master's or a PhD in the first place? So before you start preparing any document, it's important to understand why you want to do it first. Also, you need to know, why do you want to do a master's or PhD in that specific area? You need to have a strong and clear why for you to commit yourself doing a program, a PhD or a master's program. This is because you will be committing 2, 3 to 5 years of your life doing master's or PhD in that specific research area, and you will need funds. So you need to take care of these two very important things. Why do you want to do it, and why do you want to do that in a specific program? Now, the first thing that is very, very important before you start this journey is to be organized. This is to maximize your chance of success. So you will want to consider several scholarships and apply for at least a few. Start by putting together a short list of them, clarifying application requirements, and working back from deadlines. Very important. Very important. If you're not organized, you will lose your time for nothing. So be organized. 2, you need to look at things from the founder's perspective. What do I mean? You need to ask yourself, why is this organization funding master's or PhD research? What are they trying to achieve? What sort of master's or PhD student are they looking to fund? And how can you demonstrate that it's you? Very critical questions you have to ask yourself first. With this, you are expanding your chance to be taken up. This is the brainstorming. Number 3, you need to check the criteria. We've been talking about this since we've started this series of videos. You need to check the criteria, the requirement, the eligibility. So we mentioned this previously, like I said, but it's worth repeating because this is very, very important. Okay? So an application for a scholarship you are not actually eligible for is a big waste of your time, because after checking that you do not fit into the requirement or eligibility criteria, they want to go further looking into your documents. So you need to check the criteria they have set it up for a specific scholarship. Number 4, you need to check deadlines. Application dates differ from scholarship to scholarship, semester to semester, country to country, program to program. So you need to abide to the deadlines. If you do not abide to the deadlines they have set it up, better to do not submit anything, because you will be losing your time for nothing. They won't consider your application. Understand that, like I've said at the starting, there is a lot of people, a lot of students that are looking for that scholarship. that particular scholarship. You are not the only one who wants it. So if you do not abide to the deadlines, your application will be rejected. Okay? Number 5. Number 5 is to prepare all needed documents. Because you've seen all the requirements and checked the eligibility criteria, the next step will be to prepare documents, all the documents that are needed. So always refer to the instruction given in the call, because sometimes you can tell yourself that no, this required document is not important, yet it is the one that is very, very important. Take care and revise always the documents, the frequent documents, the 8 documents we've shown you, we've discussed it in the first video, in the previous videos. We've discussed them. What document do I have to prepare? There are some common documents that we've talked about in our previous video. Go there and refer to them, prepare them before doing anything. So the next thing is to look for the call. Different calls have different requirements, so check about that. Number 6 is the submission. You've seen the eligibility and requirement criteria. You've seen all the necessary documents that is needed. So you've gathered all those documents. The next step will be submission. Very important thing to consider here. There is different way to submit for scholarship. Some scholarship documents are submitted online. Others are submitted through embassy, or even through your supervising professor or supervisor if you wish, if we want to help you. So always you need to discuss with your supervisor, or you need to consider what they have said in the call. If it is online, please, they send the link where you will click upload your documents. You make sure that all the documents are uploaded, then you submit. Some other people say you will submit maybe through the embassy. Check the embassy in your country, or they have specified otherwise. Check the embassy and put together all the required documents and go there. So if the supervisor is ready to help, this is very easy, because he will help you in all things. Because you are new to the institution, to the university, you shall not know all the required things, but a professor is in a good position to help you, and it is very easy when you have him. So these are the number, that was the number 6. Number 7 will be to find a supervisor. We need to do a video, a chat specifically to this very important thing. Finding a supervisor is one of the requirements, is one of the tips of getting a scholarship in an easy way. So the success of your application process depends not only on your background and skills, but also whether a specific academic department can provide a supervisor or supervision in your specific topic, a supervisor who fits your specific area of research. It is actually, that is why it is important to do preliminary research to identify the key people who can be your potential supervisors during the duration of your PhD program, and contact them to discuss it. This is my own experience. During my master's degree, before even starting the school, I have started approaching different professors in my department looking for supervisor, because on their door at their offices, there are their names and their the area of research, their specialization. So better to do that very early before many students come to those professors asking for supervisor. So I've got the one before others. When the others came to him, he told them, I've taken already one. So look for another supervisor, look for another professor. So very important. You need to find a supervisor, whether online before going to that university, or once at university, you need to pass to them, say hi, present yourself humbly, and tell him, expose him, tell him what do you want. Very important. So in next video, we shall see how to find a supervisor. You are not at that university, but you've got different people. You want to get a very good supervisor. So we shall talk about how to find a supervisor that fits in your area of supervision or specialization. Okay, these are the seven things you need to consider once you want to find if you are eligible and you can access to a scholarship. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share for future videos. You can share this to any student. Many students this time want scholarship to further their studies. Please help in sharing this video. So if you have something you want us to discuss, please drop it in the comment. We shall answer directly, or we shall comment on it, or we shall give you what you want exactly. Oh, thank you for today. That's all. See you.